guys, it's Clary Berry and it's Sunday. Just wanted to bring to you guys a little video here. We're going to do all of the elements, all of the signs. Doesn't matter what sign you want to look at, what part of your chart you want to look at. It's all going to be here. You can do cross watching as well. So I'll try to timestamp it at the bottom. But we're just going to jump right in first with our underlying energy like we do. I hope this camera is working okay. My new phone kind of crapped out. Be bold and make the first move. Ooh. Okay. So again, hopefully this camera is going to work okay too. I'm not exactly sure. Guess I won't post it if it doesn't work. So if you're seeing this, must have figured it out. All right. So hope you're having a good weekend, a good week, wherever you're watching this. And I always say, whenever you watch it is whenever you're supposed to see it. You got the penguin. The period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. And I really feel that. That's really deep here. This is really deep. It's kind of a much needed passing of this darkness. Okay, so the bold move has to do with passing this period of darkness, you could say. Being bold kind of helps you to get out of it. Okay, going within and also just relaxing and meditating and being calm. Okay, so I'm going to take some overlying energy. We're going to do 4 with this Herbology Tarot. Okay. So we got the Empress again. We've been getting the Empress lately. Usually get the Fool quite a bit. We have the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords. Okay. Page of Cups. This is a rebellious energy. Okay. This is what is being done. Is it going to be good enough or not? Tipping it's about the tipping point, moving the tipping point, moving out of the working point. Like there's a set point that we operate at and we're moving that over. We're sliding that over here is what's coming through. It's a lot of healing, a lot of growth, a lot of cleansing. It's about clearing out the ideas of, in your relationships, who you have to be, your role, choosing that role wisely. Okay? And also allowing other people to be themselves as well. And being there for people unconditionally. Okay? No matter what they're offering you at the time, it's not about what you're getting out of the situation. It's about love, you know? So it's kind of like this practice what you preach. You know, if you really claim to love these people, this person, then the healing needs to be done in order to honor all of those people. Okay? You're going to be the best mom, the best sister, the best, daughter or whatever, the best lover to to all these different people in your life. If you go within and look at the healing first. Really, again, we're still in this period finding ourselves, this rebellious energy, rebelling against something. But also it's helping us grow. And I do believe this is very much about the relationship, about healing the relationship, allowing it to bloom. But it's the divine feminine is going on her own and is blossoming right now. Okay? She may feel like she's not getting enough from her partner, and I'm saying the divine feminine, she's pronouns, these are interchangeable. It could be back and forth, it could be backwards, it could be, the divine feminine could be the male or whatever. It doesn't matter. However it resonates with you, okay? But this is definitely about healing the relationship through healing yourself and taking that time off, and your partner's doing the same thing. They are trying to get their life right, their mind right. They're trying to set their plans right. And notice how they're both pages. I love this. Basically, we have the page, the page in the page and the page, and then we have the Empress and the Fool. Okay? So one leads, the Divine Feminine leads and changes, and then the Divine Masculine is able to say, you know what? I see also that there is a better way of doing things here, and I'm going to start cutting out some of these thoughts that I don't need. The Divine Masculine is somehow going to get into some form of shadow work, dealing with their negative side, dealing with their bullshit, dealing with anything negative in their life, basically, and changing it, getting down to the root of why do I think that? Having a realization, okay? Waking up about something, okay? The Divine, this is very good. This is very good. I love this as our overlying energy, and I'm glad I took 4 because it really just balances out here. The Divine Feminine is growing, absolutely. Growing from this rebellious, teenage-ish, like not having a lot of experience in a certain thing and just becoming, changing so much, the all-knowing, the starting of, this new phase and this new family, which will be the Divine Feminine and Masculine together. Okay? And the Divine Feminine, because of this, look, he's looking over here at the Empress. He's like, oh, he's very inspired here. Okay? He's actually looking straight, but still. He's a little bit turned. It kind of looks like he might be side-eyeing it a little bit, but he's going, the Divine Masculine, again, getting something right. Changing minds about something, awakening about something, realizations, and the realizations are showing them that they need to go within, and it's also showing them how much, how deep their love is. They're experiencing the love on a deeper level, and it might be different. It might be different. It's probably going to be different than it ever has because of everything that's going on, because there's such a, this shadow work that needs to be done is very potent and very strong right now. And that's why here, the Divine Feminine or the Divine Masculine's like got the, the sword up and is kind of on guard, trying to cut through the weeds here, doesn't know, what could happen next. Maybe a little bit of fear energy letting go of. Okay? The Divine Masculine is facing himself before he can turn around and then come together and face the Divine Feminine. Okay? So once again, pointing to shadow work, of course. So we're going to start out with Earth here. Earth energies. Got one already, the Moon in reverse. Okay? Very important to go within right now. Very important. It will be in the future. It could be in the future in 2 minutes and you start to get changes. Or it could be, 2 weeks from now or more when you finally decide to do some work here. Okay? The shadow work is easy. Okay? You just flip the switch. You just put the light on you. How am I doing that? My person's doing this. So-and-so's doing this. I don't like it. How am I doing that same thing or expecting that same thing to be done? Okay? Okay, wow. Very interesting. A lot of cards we've been getting lately. A lot of cards. Okay, so the Moon going within, not blaming your person, your partner, or anyone else at the situation now. Earth signs, okay? And again, I'm getting this strong pull to this masculine energy, the Page of Swords. Here, the masculine's pushing away from something they used to do. They're slowly but surely getting there. They're finally getting somewhere. And the Divine Feminine is leading, still leading with all of the work, going within. The Divine Masculine is a little bit less within, a little bit less intuitive, as we know. But again, what the Divine Feminine does right now is helping the Divine Masculine to really grow and really blossom and really be able to heal and change their emotional state. Okay, Divine Masculine's emotional state here is being worked on. So that is good because that means for our fire sign group here, there's some kind of really strong vibe to this. Again, our going within was in reverse. This going within is like a big going within. It's big because, again, it's really, you can see it's clearly helping the Divine Masculine go like so far right now and like complete healing. That's what this is. This is like crucial for you and your person. Sorry about my wet hair. I just didn't know what to do with it. I think I'm gonna get it back a little bit. There we go. Okay. So stay really, really open right now. And of course, I mean, the first is just go within, go within, go within. Even just if you're just doing the shadow work on your way to work, on your lunch break or whatever, stay open. Try to stay in your higher mind as much as humanly possible right now. Okay? And like I said, any little bits of work that you're able to muster through here, you know, it's like a steadiness. If you can get a steadiness of maybe doing it 4 times a day, when you wake up, check in the middle of the day with yourself, check in the afternoon, then check in again in the evening, and then what, you know, just keeping this steadiness is going to really, really help the divine masculine here. Okay, this is very clear and very straightforward. Okay, there's a blossoming, there's a leveling up here. Okay, so for fire signs, I mean, all I can say is just really don't blame anyone else. Don't allow yourself to blame. Just focus on moving forward. Focus on eliminating any negativity. The way you eliminate the negativity is to know the negativity, okay? So you got to go, if you have a negative thought, if you're having a negative day or whatever, stop and see, why is this really bothering me? And then say it like a statement, like, so-and-so is being disrespectful. Okay, then you flip it around on yourself and say, how am I being disrespectful? I'm being disrespectful. And then it just helps you to heal. If you're open to the different ways, you know, of seeing things. Again, open to the different ways of seeing things. Open to the higher realm of love, of unconditional love. Unconditional love's been popping up a lot lately. Okay? And it's about being masterful in our own lives and helping shine and helping lead other people around you into doing the right things. It's like when you get a good piece of news, what do? You share it with people. You help people. You're here for them. They rely on you. You are showing up not only for yourself, but you're showing up for other people. And when you're paying attention to the signs, and when you're growing, and when you're healing, and when you're getting your stuff straight within yourself into this alignment, and honest with yourself too, okay? Really paying attention to, you know, and sometimes this is wrapping up the year here, looking to the past and saying, this is what I've done this year. Honestly, not just being like, oh, why does this bad stuff happen to me? Saying, you know what, this was my part in manifesting these negative things to me, okay? So that can be very powerful, and I think doing that is going to help you to level up and just take it to the next level in some way, shape, or form here, and it might have to do with the emotions, okay? Because our next card, we have the King of Cups, and then it goes straight into the Four of Swords, okay, which we know is just, this is so healing, and this all speaks to this emotional healing that I hope you've been doing, okay? We just left Cancer. The moon is in Leo right now. So again, it's still a good time, I think, for inner child healing. This is a good time to get your thoughts right, to get your mind right, okay? We've got a lot of swords and a lot of emotional energy for the fire signs here. So this is all about going within and being bold and making the first move. This has to do with your healing, okay? I don't care who you are, divine, masculine, feminine. It is important to do this right now. Important to get this healing done. And it's emotional healing. It's mental healing that we need right now. It's this inner. You should be feeling a little bit more introverted and just wanting to kind of get into this stuff naturally. And you really need to honor that within yourself. Okay, it's going to really help you, again, to move on into the next stage, into being less about yourself and more about the relationship again. Okay? And I think the divine masculine for all signs right like now really wants to kind of kindle everything up, wants to really, show up, wants to heal in order so that they can kind of get back to the way things were. Okay? So I think I might have said fire, but you guys know I started with earth on that one. So if I said fire, hey, it could be for fire signs too, but that was originally for earth. So now we're going to get into the fire. Okay? Do our external energies first. I'm not going to take those. I spilled my drink, so I'm trying to keep my feet from getting all wet down here. Towel. What a mess. What a mess. Okay, fire signs. Let's get to it. Much love and many blessings to you guys. To everyone. All of you guys. And I hope you are, doing the cross watching, because you can pick up on so much especially of what is external, what is, well, external, internal, who knows what that means. It's just a kind of a state of mind in one way. But seeing the way, the patterns is sometimes really, really comforting, healing, enlightening, all sorts of things. Okay, so for fire signs, we have 5 of stones, Wheel of Fortune, and 10 of stones. So we've been in, unlike earth signs, maybe a little bit more of an earthy, grounded, pentacles type of energy, external energies, keeping that social life going, keeping that money flowing, keeping that house going. But it's almost like we're sick of it. We are sick of it. Fire signs don't want to, they want to shine, they want to fly, they want to go, there's a feeling that they're tied down a little bit here. Okay, there may be an over reliance on maybe food, or could be alcohol, or drugs, marijuana, okay, coming through. But we're seeing that we're also kind of, it's almost like we've been neglecting this change, but it doesn't matter because it's happening anyway and things are getting clear anyway. We're starting to receive, okay? And I think this has to do with our relationships. We're just kind of enjoying, I think, getting away from a sorrow, from a pain, from something by spending time with people is what I'm getting here. And just wanting, it's kind of this very fiery energy, this very passionate, there may be some anger, there may be some jealousy, there may be some just really passionate about change, about, could be even the healing, like I said, and then starting to receive the abundance of the universe here. And so there might be some excitement about the new year and even the holidays, okay? But also staying really in this kind of lower level, you might be there might be a little bit of superficiality to the kind of the holiday season. This might be a something where we don't need to worry also about about like keeping up with the Joneses, showing up to all the parties. It's like you can stay home, you can take care of yourself and take care of any sorrow that you have for right now, and just know that it's all part of this big plan, and it's all part of this whole new beginning that is coming, okay? And it's coming quickly. It's coming very, very quickly. And we also got the moon here too. So going within is going to be very important, I think, to get you through some of this energy where you're feeling maybe lonely or just a little bit not as stable as usual. Maybe a little bit just even too excited here for the holidays, kind of show, not for necessarily for the holidays, but everything that comes with it, and the new year, like I said. And this might be a time of, going minimal and saving more, like because you're deciding not to, oh, that cat just scared the living crap out of me. Oh my gosh. Luna, you are crazy. Thank you for making an appearance here. Okay. Wow. So I'm going to work that in here too. Something may have, because I've been getting there was some fear here at the beginning of this. So it's like we're coming out of this period of darkness and fear maybe, and thinking you're not good enough, to knowing that you have everything that it takes to keep your life going and get what you want. It's like accepting the good, accepting the bonuses of your life, and being able to do that by coming into this new beginning. Okay? And just keep on going with it. Keep on, like, this is just, I'm really feeling like this is to the divine feminine here, but this is just like keep on going with any learning, with any witchery, any occult learning, any everyday life. Again, we have the gemstones here. Okay, surrounding yourself. If you're gifting yourself, give good gifts that really keep you grounded. And what we have here is perfecting our craft. We're learning a lot right now, and coming through, like within it, the inner healing that we're doing as well is really taking us to a magical place. And we're able to, again, kind of hone this craft. Look, we got the cat in there too. So it's like some of this little sassy energy of kind of growing from, it's the idea of growing from a little girl to growing to, an adult who's got a very good head on her shoulders and knows what to do and is following through with her mission. This is what it's coming through as, okay? And that may be sort of a metaphor, it may be not, maybe like really straight on for some people as well. And so it's okay to, go within, to be by yourself right now. This is like where we're at right now, and where we're going is really coming in and, like I said, just following through with the healthy things that we do, the things that we know to do in our everyday life. It's getting really steady. It's like we're following through and completing a cycle with our home life, and with, setting up things the way they need to be in order for us to have time, confidence, energy, etc., to go within. Getting a handle on your home life maybe, or your work life, or your social life, and then being able to dive into going within here. And it's kind of like with all the social things that happen with the holidays, it's good to like get that inner space in that time by yourself to go within and heal as much as you can in preparation for the holidays, but also just because it gets really busy. So for some people, not for everybody. Okay, so again, take this time, and not only take it to yourself, but use it to learn, grow, and then create. Okay, go in a certain cycle. Okay, the scrolls is the getting the mind right, and then the stones is your external, what you're putting out. So this is all about getting, it's kind of up here too and everywhere. Get that mind right, get this emotions right. Okay, stay steady with what you're doing, your habits of life, like what all the external energies that we always talk about. Your social, your job, your money, and your home, okay? And your home life, and your family, okay? Take some time, go within, do the healing, change your mind about certain things as you're going within. This is deep healing too, okay? Start with the shadow work, go to the program, claryberry.com, check it out, but you're really getting better, and you're going to be able to, with this, it's not just, painting a picture or, putting out. This is a mission. This is your mission, like having this purpose that you're so engrossed in. And it is, this is a butterfly up here. So this is part of your transformation. Your transformation has inspired you. Your transformation happened because you were willing to go within. Okay. And I'm talking this in past tense, but it means this is in the future. And this is going deeper, getting better, healing, coming into more peace, and helping to heal the world and show that. So that's, of course, really super positive there for the fire signs. And I think it's always great for the fire signs because they're so energetic, and you guys are so, like this external energy that wants to shine and wants to help change the world. And that's really, really positive. And so we also got the Four of Stones in reverse. So yeah, you're coming in on even more stability and a new cycle with your home life and the way you spend your everyday. Okay, so that I think has to do with your twin flame. Like whether, it's going to change. If you haven't been seeing them lately, you're going to start seeing them more often, maybe even on a very steady basis. Okay, so let's move on. I would like to do water signs. And, okay, let's do this on water. Here we go. I've got one in my purse, actually. Whoa. Okay, water signs, what's going on with ya? Oh my goodness. Okay. So definitely a love on the brain. There's a coming together energy, but there's also a meeting together in the higher realm. And that may be, what has been going on lately is that you guys have been meeting in dreams, meeting in astral projections or meditations or telepathy or something like that. But you both definitely want to take it to the next level. You want to enter into some type of a commitment, and that's coming into this new year. Okay. The newness is coming. Wow. I mean, so much change here. So much growth. Water signs, yeah, really focused on getting focused, have been focused on the relationship and knowing that it starts within as well. Each person has to come together, has to have time, energy, emotional wherewithal, everything has to fill their love cup up before they can come together. And I'm getting it's finally this is what's happening, this is what's been done. The love cup, the time, the energy, the emotion, the healing within the emotional body is coming to enough of a place okay, where it's really inspiring this passion, really inspiring, again, this solidifying of the relationship, higher level, it's rising, okay? And then our new beginning, our whole new world is coming after that. It's like after this decision is made, there's going to be still a little bit more of a waiting period, okay? But again, that is absolutely to be expected when you're going through this much change, okay? This much change, and you're owning it. The divine feminine here, owning it, okay? And this is balancing out the entire thing, okay? It has to do with definitely, again, inner child healing and shadow work as well, but mostly this, I think the inner child healing is really important for water signs right now. There's just so much emotion here, okay? And what you're going to get back, not just from your person, but in life in general, is going to change, okay? This is all part of this whole big change that is coming. We've earned it. We've done the work. We've given the love. We've loved ourselves. We've loved our little family here. We're really getting this sense that the love is familial. It's the bond, okay? It's taking it to whether you're getting married or not, the love is evolving. It is growing, okay? And it is completely changing, and it's going to change the world as well, okay? It seems crazy, and it seems, egotistical. How can, just one person? We're all helping to change the world, but we're doing it together. But you can still take credit and still be really proud of yourself for the work that you're doing. And you will be really proud of yourself when you dive deeper, because it's going to help your person. Whatever you're doing within yourself right now, within your God, within your universe, within your spiritual side, whatever you want to call it, within your spirit guides, within your learning, okay? Spiritual learning right now, absolutely. Your spiritual learning is helping to change the world and bring you into a new person who's bringing new things into the world that you've never done before. Okay, this is deep, abundant, holistic healing as well, which is also in the program. Learning how to spend your time, learning how to relate to yourself so that you're attracting what you want, because you're fulfilling what you believe yourself to be, if that makes sense. You have to believe it within yourself. You have to get this down. You have to believe, and you have to follow through with the actions of that belief in order to create. It's another form of this kind of coming together, next level of this becoming a great manifester, okay? And it's going to really help you balance out your emotions, your time, your energy, your money. It's all going to help you. And again, we have the Page of Cups. Remember when I talked, this is why I do this all together now, so you guys can see. We had the Page of Cups earlier. We've had these different things, over and over here. Kind of, it's great. We have the Empress too. The Empress and the Page of Cups right there, okay? So that's amazing. It's all about love, but it's also about loving yourself and knowing what you really, truly deserve. Keep on learning right now. Keep on learning, keep on growing, and everything's going to just fall into place. Everything that you need, everything that you want, everything that, what you really want, I think right now, deeply too, besides your person, besides coming into this union with your person, is the mission, okay? And the mission is working itself out. Let's just put it that way. Be happy, get excited about every little single clarification, idea, everything. This is like taking down notes, keeping track of what your ideas for the future are, but also being balanced with the now enough to enjoy yourself in the now. But like I said, this is also planning ahead and how we're going to, like, what you do now is going to affect you and your mission in the future. Okay? So what we pay attention to in ourselves, even just on a daily basis, what do you notice about yourself? You notice that you're, that you're getting more enlightened. You're noticing that you're being more conscious, more aware, that you're helping more people, that you're doing better things, Oh, well, you may look at your old mistakes and say, well, I don't want to be doing that. But guess what? I did that, and I'm not going to feel bad about it because it's helping me learn. It's helping me grow. Okay, it's kind of this taking stock of what's happened over the past 9 months, over what's happened over the past 12 months. Okay, wrapping up the year in such a way, that we're growing from it. Again, and every little thing, every little positive action, Every little positive conversation, every little positive sign of growth we need to embrace and celebrate right now at this time. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and do air with this one as well. Okay? So, air signs, here we go. Let's see what we got. Clear the energy. And let's go. See, High Priestess. It's just go within. We got the Empress again. And the Six of Pentacles again. What? And the Page of Cups. This is almost, this is uncanny. This is uncanny, okay? And I did shuffle. You guys saw me, okay? Next time I will shuffle better, but still, this is, I mean, I got those babies in there. So a lot of the same types of energy as well for, as for water, as for air. Okay, big doorway though that we're going through. Big mental breakthrough. Big mental breakthrough. Might have happened with this moon, but this, remember this moon is going through quite some time now. A little bit extra, right? Because it was a special... Wait, is that the next one that's a partial eclipse? Yeah, no, sorry, that's the next one. Our next moon that we're coming up to, our full moon, is going to be... Wait, when is that? The 26th, I believe? Yes. Full moon is going to be a partial eclipse, so that's going to be really big. But our full moon in Gemini that we both have, I think these are both connected to moving in and moving out of another phase, okay? Or moving out and moving in, and there may be like a void in the middle. But again, we have the process of learning here, the process of learning some kind of higher, whatever you're learning about, keep on going with it, whether it's astrology, tarot, shadow work, inner child healing, holistic law of attraction. You can all, learn about these things with the program, okay? But again, we have this energy of waiting, okay? Waiting, going within, balancing your own energies out, and then maybe starting, wow, I mean, this is huge. This is actually really, really huge, okay? For air signs, changing your mind, again, going deeper, having a big realization as a result of some kind of shadow work, some kind of inner child healing, okay? You have to understand that I'm getting a big family vibe again coming through. The best person that you can be is going to help everyone. I feel like there are children involved here. You want to be the best person that you can be for some children, whether it's nieces and nephews, kids, etc., or all of the above. And you want to give your energies in the right place so that you can kind of be seen in the right light, so that you're a good role model is kind of what is coming through here, okay? So make sure to really be open and honest with yourself when you're taking stock of how you're spending your life, how you're spending your money, how you're spending your time, your habits, etc., okay? So the focus is on going within, not so much on all of these external things, okay? We're changing that about ourselves, and we're being very choosy with what we spend our time when it is this external stuff, because more of our time needs to be spent going within here, again, doing this learning, doing this knowledge, just meditation, being with yourself, again, get yourself, and don't be afraid. This is not about running. This is about your self-love bubbling up from the deep depths and always having that love cup full, again, in order to help your family and help your loved ones and be the best you can be. To, you're not only ruling and helping and showing your family, but you're showing everybody else. Like, you're really shining here. And the deep, 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 deep healing that you're doing right now, and growth that you're going through, and change, is absolutely uplifting the world in a huge way right now. Okay? You're seeing things. This is such a deep change. Such a deep change. And I want to go just a little bit further, because I want to see how does this affect with the partner. Okay, because it seems very singular, very alone. Maybe kind of a backing up of hanging out with people, of the social energy, like being very choosy with the social energy and giving very little, just giving a little to your relationships right now, because of this is such a huge change that you need to deal with. And yeah, there's going to be, I think it's almost like in preparation, for this very big change that you're going to have to make. Something's got to give here. It might be there. It might be all in your mind, something that you're letting go of just through shadow work and inner child healing. Okay? Wow. Yes. again, wow, we got the Fool again. Okay, so that's great. So Judgment card again with the Death card. So that really comes through as, letting go of judgment. I mean, to be quite plain and honest, this is a leveling up using your judgment. The judgment is freeing you. The judgment is helping you actually show others how to free themselves as well. Shadow work is huge here. Going within, again, we have another doorway card. Okay, we started out with the doorway card. Again, with this reading, wow, it's like you're just going through so many doorways here, so many awakenings. It's like awakening after awakening here, change after change. Again, keep an eye on the little changes too, just as much as the big changes. And when you're ready, when you're seeing nothing but change, and when you're welcoming the change, and when you're learning about, again, this higher learning, okay, spirituality, whatever that means for you, whatever you've been getting into or whatever you feel pulled to get into in the near future, that's what you need to focus on. And that is helping you learning more and getting wiser here, is helping you to change something about yourself that you really have been wanting to change for a long time. It's feeling really, really good to let go of this holiday season. Okay, and I don't even think it's any one thing. I think it's numerous things. Just again, this whole huge expansion and change. And I think this is also speaking, it is speaking to Christmas and the 26th, like I said, where we're going to have that full moon. And this is saying that that is going to bring in, the deeper you go in here, the more you are going to overcome everything that you've wanted to. And it may feel up and down. It may feel like it's taking a while, but it's really just the fact that you're going through so much change you don't even know. You can't even imagine at this point how much change you're going through and how much more balanced out you're going to be afterwards. It's one of those situations where you're going to look back on yourself this year and prior to this year and be just like understand and know and be like, that's why I did that, and I learned so much that year, and now I've changed so much. But then you start the process all over again, and you go, you're just dealing with stuff left and right, okay? You're just dealing with this problem and that problem, and it's the more you can keep that shadow work with you as well too, and get really refined at the shadow work and use it on a daily basis, is going to help flip everything on its head here, basically, okay? So have that faith, okay? This is a lot about the Fool card here. Having that faith to jump off the cliff, do it repeatedly, over and over again, even though you're busy, even though you got things to do. This is a critical time for you to do all of this work right now, okay? So that wraps it up for the air, and I want to go back and just go and do another quick wrap up for, let's just do a little bit of, since it's Sunday, and since, hopefully this is, we're at 37 minutes. I'll do real quick what's on the Divine Masculine's mind here. Okay, so yeah, they've been having some issues with their negative thinking over and over, but they're working on it and they're trying to change that. Okay, Divine Feminine's mind as well. Okay, and Divine Masculine might be going within to kind of figure this whole thing out. Okay, so Divine Feminine is working on their mind as this new beginning. And again, we have the Empress card in reverse. So it's really it's really building up to, it's like all the work you've done, again, in the past 9 months, it's going to change even so much more in the next 9 months, because we do have our pregnant Empress here. And it's all about these new beginnings, okay? So your new beginning is this wholesome understanding of yourself because you've been doing shadow work, because you've been doing understanding, learning, etc., okay? You are in the prime, though, so don't ever think that you're, where you need to be, because you keep on learning. This is like when you're pregnant, you learn so much those first 9 months about the pregnancy, about the birth, but then you have to keep on learning and changing and growing about, now you got to childproof, now you got to, figure out how to actually be a mom. It's like all of this stuff is just such a huge deal. These could be 2 of the biggest years, of your life here. So I want to talk about emotional here on the Divine Masculine side. Emotional, so emotional, they're all in their head. The Divine Masculine is all in their head. They're not being able to see their emotions or try to let themselves feel their emotions as much right now. They're feeling like it's too much, and there's a lack of going within here on the Divine Feminine side. The Divine Feminine needs to go in a little bit deeper to inspire, this miraculous, magical, to get it to work. There needs to be a focus on work here. So we got not only the 3 of Pentacles, but we've got the 8 of Pentacles here coming through. So more work needs to be done. Okay, divine feminine, emotions. Okay. Again, a lot of change over here with the divine feminine. The divine feminine is changing. So basically, this is all about the support of yourself. Shadow work, being bold, doing the first move is coming down to the feminine here. It just is. The divine feminine led us up here. She's leading us here. She's leading us all over the place. Okay, and that is because she is the empress. She is the earthly mother. She's got the connection. She's got the intuitive side. Okay, but she's not just keeping it to herself. She's expressing herself right now, and she needs to keep on expressing herself. Keep on being social, vocal, work on herself, and it will help other people to be able to work on themselves as well, including the divine masculine. Okay, but the divine feminine is also really wanting to just move into this place of having it all, wanting to, and again, this may be a little bit of superficial energy that is also changing as you're going within. You're realizing that, well, we don't need the big picket fence and the house and the, expensive diamond ring. Excuse me, got the hiccups here. The expensive diamond rings and all of these things. It's like kind of paring it down a little bit more and taking it more into the emotional, into the ethereal, into the spiritual side, and changing the relationship in that way, changing her ideas about getting married or the relationship in general. Okay, that's what we kind of been going through. That's what's still kind of going through with this big new beginning. Okay, so I wanted to, that was just a very general, but I want to know about the divine. Well, let's take these. And I want to know about the divine masculine, and I just put those in upside down. Divine masculine's thoughts about the relationship. Okay? Divine masculine's thoughts about the relationship. Oh, okay. So they're thinking, so this is very important. They very strongly feel, or are coming into the feeling that this relationship is very coming into this new stage, this new healing, this rejoicing. Like there's some rejoicing energy here, and that's coming. I think underlying subconscious people know it's coming, but it's coming in quick, and it's going to come in very passionate. Okay, so the divine masculine is really wanting to come to this healing, figure some more things out, and then make a move. Basically, that is how they feel about the relationship. So now, for the feelings about the relationship, the divine feminine's all in her head. Divine feminine is also a little bit too much in the head and not really feeling. Too much thinking that everything's going to repeat itself. Think too much worry, too much fear, too much not enough shadow work, basically. Okay, and inner child healing. Carrying things in the wrong way. Just as we saw that the divine divine masculine was before. Okay, so and that is not good if this is what's blocking everything, because the divine masculine is ready to move forward here on some level, but it's like the divine feminine is back to whether it's grudges or just a certain way of expecting things. Again, a lot of fear, and they're both in this together. Okay, so future. Okay, this is about what we want. Okay, we want this healing. Okay, the divine masculine really wants the healing, and they want things to change really, really quickly. Okay, they want to basically get together and have passionate moments. Okay, this is what's coming through. And for the divine feminine, with all of her worry over here, okay, yeah, she knows that she's got to move emotionally. She's got to get to the next level emotionally. So the divine feminine is just basically realizing here that she needs to go within and do some inner child healing a little bit deeper level here. Okay, and I am feeling like for some of you, this is absolutely having been done it before and keeping on doing it. So for those of you who have been doing the work, who have got the program, who are doing it, that's why we're seeing this change here, and it come through in the reading, is because you are doing the work. You are doing the work, and it has been helping. That's why there's this little bit of back and forth too. Okay, but there's still plenty more to do. It's not that you haven't been doing it. It's just that it takes a lot. It takes a lot, and it takes some repetition, especially when you're doing the emotional side of it. Okay, because changing your mind about something, when you're doing the shadow work and you flip your switch, and it's like a realization, you flip your switch and it happens quickly, fast, because you're changing your mind. It's like a light bulb. Okay, but when you're dealing with emotions, it's more murky, it's more cloudy, it's more like watery, and if the water's polluted, it takes a long time to drain it and then fill it back up and whatever, metaphors, however this resonates with you. But it just takes a little bit of time because you've got to feel it. You've got to allow it to become allow your new story that you're telling yourself to become your new life, to become your new vibration that you're processing, that you're living in on an everyday basis. And that's what this is about here. Getting these emotions straight and then working through them on a daily basis, following through with it, and allowing your new self to shine through and your new self to really just be how you act in every area of your life. Again, with your people, with your job, your money, your home. This is about really coming into who you are as this new healed person and opening up to the ideas and the possibilities, that yes, your person has changed. This is about taking a leap of faith. This whole thing has been about taking a leap of faith. The period of darkness that you've been experiencing is over, so you need to let these old thoughts go, these old ways. And this is for everyone, okay? This is back to general reading. Remember, this is huge. Come into your own. Come into owning the change. You chose this. You wanted it. You're making it happen, and you're going to be responsible for this. Okay? You are responsible for your life. Accepting that. That's why you're so bold and you're able to make the first move. Divine Feminine, making the first move all the way. Ride it. Go for it. Stay focused on these new changes. Stay focused. Stay tuned. I'm going to be talking a lot about the astrology that's coming up. It's just going to be fun and wild and crazy and in a good way. And it's going to be exciting. It is exciting. So much love, many blessings. I hope you're taking comfort in knowing that the period of darkness is ending. And this penguin here, look how so just ready, just waiting. It's almost like he's looking at the Christmas lights, he's just like, oh, this is so beautiful. And just being there and being ready and waiting for, and eyes open, ready for the next thing. You'll know the move to make, if you don't know it now, you'll know it when it's time to make it. Make that first move. Okay? Hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think. Stay subbed. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, etc. Find me all over social media. Clary Berry at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Pinterest. And of course, you can get the personal readings, the packages, and the program at claryberry.com. You can also have my Patreon in the links below to get the extended readings for this video, okay? So if you want, you get to pick one for each $5 that you give on Patreon. So you would be able to choose air, fire, water, or earth. And if you want them all, then feel free to do the $20 a month, and I will get you those. If you're choosing one or three or less, then be sure to email me and let me know, or you can hit me up on Patreon and let me know which one you want so I can get you the right ones. Okay. Thank you all for all your support. I'm so happy that you guys are here, that you're resonating, that you're getting the program, you're liking the program. Again, feel free to email me with any questions and concerns. Much love, many blessings. I'm here for you. And I know kind of things get a little bit excitable and crazy around the holiday season. I just want everybody to stay really grounded. And the way that you're going to do that is by going within and doing some healing work here. Again, even if you're just doing the basics, it's going to help you. Any little bit is going to help, okay? Any little bit of meditation, visualization, positive thinking, anything positive that you can do for yourself on the inner and the outer level. It's just such a great idea as we're coming into the next week and really getting into, the even more of a celebratory mode than we already are. Okay? Love you guys. Take care. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.